Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Strawhat Deku here, and today I'm here with my One Piece live reaction for chapter 972. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So, the chapter is called 972, I Am Oden, and I Was Born to Boil. So it starts off with Kunoichi, looks like talking to some of the... I assume she's talking to villagers and stuff. So Lord Oden's been keeping us safe all this time. You can't just reveal all of this stuff now. You don't say, I'm too much... Sorry, it's too much for my emotions to process. And then you see all the ninja troops show up around her. The truth will only cause confusion, Shinobu. All they need to know is that the fool of a lord who defiled the shogun will die. The execution will eventually finish, and that will be the lasting message. Fukurokuju, and this is Shinobu being mad, obviously. I'm sure you knew that speaking up would come at a great cost. I've decided to join my fate to theirs. Life or death. I am a vassal of Lord Oden. I will not follow you. If anything should happen to them, then I will die along with the Kozuki. Then we get a little zoom in on her face here talking to Fukurokuju. But it won't come to that. We'll all survive this and we'll strike you down. In your dreams. He's talking some shit. Shogun Orochi, please stop this execution. I beg of you. I beseech you. And me. This is all people talking to them. And they're all shot with arrows and killed, it looks like. Okay. Eek, yeah, see, they've been shot with arrows. We must help them. And then we see one of Orochi's little bowmen over here. The crowd instantly understood that the threat of a madman bent on revenge posed them. Silence, trash. And Orochi doesn't look like he's interested in them at all. They realized that the man undergoing the extended execution they've been watching was in fact the one shining hope for Wano. And they start chanting his name and stuff. The people suddenly noticed they were surrounded by Kaido and Orochi's men, bristling with weapons. The reason for Kaido's 5-year stretch of odd behavior spread throughout the crowd like wildfire. Then he was actually saving us, and some of those citizens are starting to realize what Orochi was actually up to. It spurred the people into motion. Man, we look so stupid now, and they start running towards him, looks like. They shot the urgent news around to the various castles of the land. The letter arrows of Wano. Oh, that's cool. They're actually literally shooting arrows. That's pretty cool. The letter Wano. Oh my god, I can't even speak. The letter arrows of Wano cross great distances to send messages. The boiling oil in the pot passed 700 degrees and continued to rise. Jesus Christ. Oden looks absolutely mangled there as he's holding these people up. Please, Lord Oden, survive this torment. We're sorry for insulting you. We were ignorant. And people are starting to get really panicked. We see the citizens here screaming towards Oden. Thank you for protecting us, Lord Oden. And now they care? How convenient for them. Ignore them, my lord. Thank you all. I will persevere. He's so appreciative. Oden's starting to smile at this kind of stuff. He likes the support. He starts to huff a lot here. Listen to me. If I manage to survive this boiling, I would like to open up this country. What's he blabbling about? That's Orochi. He doesn't understand what he's saying. You said that before, my lord, that the Kozuki clan was something to do with our closed policy. What did you learn out there on the Great White Sea? And then we get Oden talking to his vassals here. Long, long ago, the ones responsible for closing this nation to the rest of the world were the Kozuki clan. What? People are all confused by that. And it was to protect Wano. And it was to protect Wano from a great external power. Wano. No, the entire world awaits a figure. And when that figure appears after an 800-year span, this country must be prepared to welcome them and work with them. I will be clear with you. They are going to kill me today. And then we see, oh my god. It was Kiku. I don't know why I spaced on her name there. So we see Kiku here saying that, no, you can withstand the boiling. You're already a third of the way through. And then we see a pan back of the flower capital here as Oden states that he wants to see them open Wano in his stead. Then we should join Lord Oden, and then they cut him off. And then Raizo shouts, your dream is our dream. In which Oden responds, well said. So he's only halfway through right now. He looks so rough. By this point, it was a hell where even the heat haze was lethal. The boiling oil burned. I can't speak today. The boiling oil burned Oden's skin. How is he still alive? Raise the heat. But Oden did not die. 10 more minutes. Is he impervious to heat or something? 5 more minutes. People are starting to cheer. Lord Oden, 1 more minute. 10 seconds. 3 seconds. 1 second. And he makes it to the end. And then the clock finally hits the hour, and you hear people shouting, "Yippee! It's a miracle. He survived the execution." And we see the citizens cheering here. He withstood the boiling. See Kunoichi crying, "Thank goodness." Cat Viper screaming, "Lord Oden's won." He cleared up the misunderstanding. The country's on his side again. You're in for it now, Kaido. And it shows Oden and Kaido's faces here. "Don't wind him up, Cat. Why shouldn't I? A win's a win." Dog Viper. Whoa, I may have had a few drinks before this. Wasn't expecting the chapter to drop yet. I just called Dogstorm Dog Viper. It's one of those days. So anyways, why shouldn't I win? A win's a win. And then, huh? And everybody's starting to look as they draw weapons on the... Oh my god, they're going to shoot him? I changed my mind. I altered the sentence to death by firing squad 1 minute ago. And the entire clan gets put to death too. And then you see Shutamaru here saying, "What kind of childish nonsense?" And that wasn't the deal, Lord Oden. Upheld the... And then he gets shot. "Do it for me, Oden. Open Wano's borders." And he screams that one more time. And he throws everybody else out of the pot. And yells at them to run as they all hit the ground. Takuri, Shinobu, and then they all start running. Kinemon and stuff of them are running here. Dumb turn back. And then we get Oden. Sorry, this is a flashback to Kinemon, thinking about one of his memories, his earlier memories with Oden. "That was a fascinating story you just said. Kozuki Oden, Lord Oden. Shoot them all, after them. Wipe out the name of Kozuki. Either way, your body is already dead. I'll do you a kindness and put you out of your misery. And now the age Kozuki is over for good. You'll all die." And this is Kaido talking to Oden, and he's pulling out some kind of like, looks like a double barrel shotgun, looks like a pistol to him, but it's probably a shotgun at his size. And then Oden says to him, "Don't make the mistake of underestimating our samurai." And then we got, so I assume that's Okiku running away. And then it shows flashbacks. "I didn't say you could eat. That's our pot of Oden." And then sob. And it shows all the retainers running away. "You little freak. I give. Are you the bandit they're talking about? It's just Raizo. Lord Oden." And then it shows them all running away still. "So you're the boss of Curry, huh? Ashura Doji." And let me see. Shutamaru crying. Cat Viper and Kawamatsu all tied up together. "Shame on all of you. Your fear of the alien exposes your own ignorance." Then it shows a flashback of him with all his retainers as they were younger. "I'm so hungry. It's because you lent out all the money. Okay, go steal some food." Is that what a daimyo says? "They would speak of you for years to come, saying that you died a spectacular death. They can forget me for all I care. My soul will live on." And then Kaido replies, "I'm sorry about what happened with the old hag. I had her killed." Oh, they just off-screed her, the Clump Fruit user. Okay, cool. How upright of you. Build your strength while you can, for I, Huff, am a story to accompany your drinks. For I am Oden, and I was born, Toki, Momonosuke. Hiyori, I shall be the first to leave." And then blam, and he's shot right in the head as he falls into the oil. And the crowd takes a big puff and screams, "To boil," as Oden falls into the oil. And then we see some shamisen playing. His smile through the oil. That's ridiculous. He's smiling as he dies. And again, man, maybe he's a D, because the D seem to all die while smiling. And then we get a panel that says, and so ended one legend, to be carried on by the players of the next stage. My lady, I've received word of Lord Oden's death. They say it was a tremendous end. And then we see Oden, what seems to be writing to Toki, saying, "Toki, I have reached my limit. If I fail to defeat him, there will be no others who can stop Kaido for a long time. Over 20 years ahead of us, there will likely be a massive war, terrible enough to split the seas themselves. In other words, in another 20 years, the primary figures of this great war will muscle their way into the new world." Then we see Toki looking at this note. Then we see a panel of Momonosuke and Hiyori laying down. "They are the ones who can strike down Kaido. A long winter will settle over Wano. I want you to use your power, Toki, if I should die." And then we see her ripping up notes. "Please give the children these swords. It sounds dangerous. Aren't you sad? It's a death sentence. Who said you were going to die? Wahahaha. That's my wife. I'd be a laughingstock if anyone saw me crying. We are not your weakness. Look ahead, Oden, to 20 years in the future. And then the story hurtles towards the present day. So maybe we're done this part of the flashback right now. That would be pretty intense if we were. But it's almost like implying that she thinks he's not going to die. But I expect her to possibly be alive currently, but I don't expect him to be alive. It would be a pretty big twist if Oden was somehow still alive, because they ran away while not looking at him, right? Maybe he didn't fully die, but we did just see him get shot in the head, so I assume he's dead. But man, that was an intense chapter. But it doesn't look like there's a My Hero Academia chapter this week, so my review might be up tonight. If not, it'll be up tomorrow. I wonder what you guys think about this chapter, though. A lot has happened. I'm curious to see what you think. But do you have any theories about what's going to happen next? What Toki's going to do with her powers? Just like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment below about what you think is going to happen next. And just remember, stay safe, everybody. Strawhat Deku signing off. Have a good one.
今度はしっかり掴み続けるんだ。離さないよ。